best experience ever, you know? It's like no matter how bad today goes, I know I've got the Invitational next week. I know I'm meeting every, like, named player I've ever seen or made fun of. And so it's, you know, it's always exciting.
In case you don't know the story, Evan won the writer's ballot, got an invitation to go to Essen to play the Magic Invitational. Well, Invitational invites come with an invite to the nearest Pro Tour. So he's here. He and Stephen Menendian both making their Pro Tour debut this weekend in anticipation of then making the trip to Germany, competing in Invitational. You got anything up your sleeve for the Invitational?
I do. Well, you know, I absolutely could not believe that the Cube was one of the formats. I've played the Cube for a long time. I'm a huge proponent of it. I've written 2 articles about it. It's like one of the best formats ever. So when they announced it, I was high-fiving all my buddies and stuff. It was great.
So the Cube Draft is sort of some of the best cards in Magic. It's sort of the same as a box of cards, but then you divide it up into booster packs and wind up drafting super powerful cards. Now, what's in your cube? Because all cubes are different, right?
Yes.
It's not one cube.
Right. I've got 410 cards in mine. The last thing we added were the Planeswalkers because they're absolutely ridiculous.
They're very good.
Yes, they are. But, like, I run power in mine, and a lot of that's sort of the controversy is power and no power.
Okay.
I think it's fun. Like, I love, you know, having to choose between, like, a Mox, a Lotus, and, like, sort of Fire and Ice, you know?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
This format, I actually played this format. Aaron Forsythe had a cube back in the day in Pittsburgh. I played a number of different variations of it. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think, so what's the best first pick?
Soul Ring.
I was going to say Soul Ring. I completely agree with you.
It really is.
You got a pick?
It's Soul Ring. That's how I met Aaron Forsythe. Was doing Aaron's cube. Aaron just walked up to me and like every Pittsburgh. He's like, EDM, and I'm like, oh, that's Aaron Forsythe. He just made national. You know, the national was like cube with us or box with us. Well, they didn't call it cube. They just called it big box now.
Yeah.
And I sat down and I opened up my pack and I'm like, there's all these insane cards. And Aaron, I'm passing Aaron, and Aaron's just looking at my pack. It's not like he's cheating. He just wants to see what I'm going to pick. This is his great assessment tool. And it's like, this is all these insane cards, but I first picked Soul Ring, and Aaron looks, gives me the nod of approval. And Aaron and I have been like this ever since.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yep.
Other formats you're looking forward to?
Absolutely. The build your own standard. I don't know. I've heard rumblings of all sorts of things. I've tried out very powerful stuff. I've heard survival. I've heard goblins.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm probably playing the slowest deck of all time. But its Mondo combos are so ridiculous. Everybody I tell about just dies laughing. They just can't believe the Mondo combos coming up. So
Should be fun to
we'll
watch.
see how they react to
When
that.
you're telling people about your deck, the goal should not be to get them to laugh.
No.
Trust me, I know this.
Laugh at absurdity, not laugh at because it's funny.
It's all about content.
Yes, it absolutely is.
So how's your day been so far? Day 1 of the Pro Tour?
It's been great. I mean, round 1, I was playing Richard Hohen, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And, you know, he squeaked it out in 3 games. And, you know, even though I'm 1-5, every single round has been 3 games. So it's not like I've been run over. It was always just barely there, but Gaia's couldn't quite get me there, as it were.
What led you to choose that deck?
Well, you know, honestly, it was just the easiest to prepare for in terms of preparation. Like, I spend a lot of my spare time on the show, and, you know, married with 2 little babies, and I love to spend time with those 2. So if I had to choose something, I'd be like, well, let's choose a good aggro deck and sling it out.
Spend more time on the Pro Tour or the Invitational?
Invitational. Because, hey, it gives me an excuse to cube draft. But, guys, I'm practicing.
Does that count?
I don't know.
I don't even know if that counts.
I don't know, but it's fun.
How was your reception been with the player base? Like, you know, there was a little bit of
There was some controversy.
or whatever over the ballot. I mean, how have people reacted to you being here? And like, well, what's your reception been like?
Well, so far, I mean, it's been fantastic. Every person I've met's been really excited. Everybody I've asked to talk to me in terms of, you know, the big name pros has talked to me so far. I'm trying to get some more.
Are you doing interviews for your show?
Absolutely, because this week's going to be live from the Pro Tour. And, you know, I've signed some Captain Sickles, and it's all good. Absolutely.
Well, all right. That's the word here at the Magic Show, Pro Tour Valencia. Saturday, we're about halfway through the day. People are looking forward to the Invitational. Invitational is starts on Wednesday?
Starts on Wednesday.
Starts on Wednesday. Runs through the end of the week. The finals are on Saturday. So it's going to be coverage nonstop for really the next week and a half on MagicGathering.com. Invitational, but we got a Pro Tour to finish out first. So Brian and I will be here at Valencia bringing you coverage. Thanks for chatting with us, Evan.
No problem. Thanks a
Good luck
lot.
the rest of the way, and good luck at Essen.
Appreciate it.